first time the girl went on a date with the rich man, she noticed something off. Inside his multi-million-dollar mansion, she spotted a single drop of fresh blood. She bent down and touched it with her finger, only to realize it was coming from her own body. Her period had started out of nowhere. She rushed to the bathroom with an excuse and tried to handle it quickly, then came back to dinner, hiding the pain. She didn't want to lose this rare chance to climb into his world. At first, the rich man looked like a gentleman. When he learned she came from an ordinary family and that her mom and grandma were just nurses, he didn't show any dislike. Instead, he praised their job as meaningful. But the moment a passing dog growled, he snapped and cursed at it. She was shocked to see how rude he got over a dog. Then he explained he'd been bitten as a kid and still had trauma. She hesitated again. After dinner, he invited her back inside for another drink. Naively, she went in. Moments later, her scream echoed through the house. She stumbled out in shock. No one knew what had happened inside. This weak girl somehow climbed over the big gate, fell hard on the ground, and kept running despite the pain. Her cries for help echoed through the neighborhood, but people shut their curtains or turned off their lights. She had no choice but to run to the busy street, saw two women talking, and begged them to call the cops. Yet the police didn't protect her. They took her straight to the station instead. There was another woman there. When she heard Jesse's story, she froze with fear. She whispered to Jesse, "Once that man locks on you, he'll find you anywhere." Her best friend had been killed by him just days ago. Sure enough, the cell door opened and the man walked in. He didn't attack right away. He said he wanted to play a game. If Jessie could survive the night, she could go free. If not, she'd be dead. She didn't want to play, but had no choice. On the walls, she saw posters of missing girls. It hit her. He was behind all of them. She started moving to save herself, but no matter where she went, she felt eyes watching her. She waved down a cab, begging the driver to get her out. Luckily, he was kind and drove her away. He took her to her boss's house because this rich man was the guy her boss introduced yesterday. Her boss was stunned at her injuries. She told him everything. He wanted to call the police. She stopped him, saying the station wasn't safe. She just begged for a place to sleep. He agreed and let her take a shower. Afterwards, Jessie sneaked into his room, opened the laptop, and searched the rich man's name. She found a folder packed with files about missing girls and her own profile at the bottom. A chill ran down her spine. Then his wife walked in, warning her to clean the smell off her body fast. Otherwise, that psycho would track her by the scent of blood. Her boss suddenly appeared with a creepy smile. She bolted out of the house, jumped on a bus. On board, she called her ex, asked him to meet her at a supermarket. She grabbed sanitary pads on the way, then ran to a public restroom. As she was about to change, someone started knocking on the door. That psycho had followed the scent of blood right to her.